Hey everyone, welcome to Soul Embers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all well. My name is Andrea. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, holistic coach and holistic practitioner. And everything you need to know about me or Soul Embers can be found by visiting our website. I've popped the link in the description box below for you. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Today I'll be channeling messages for you, a little bit of a different reading. And what I really want to achieve is to help you accept the reality of your situation, help you find peace with who you are and your circumstances in the present moment, so that you can release whatever is holding you back from stepping into the frequency of attracting the kind of happiness and fulfillment that you're looking for. Essentially, we're talking about starting the new year on a frequency that really opens up those channels to the law of attraction in a way that you truly desire. So let's have a look and see what's in the cards for you. Now, I did meditate on your energy, obviously, before I started, especially considering I'll be channeling messages. I really tuned in and I was feeling that the earth signs that I'm connecting with have some sort of a burnout. So this might be a mental burnout, an emotional burnout, or both. And the way this could be, the way you could be experiencing this burnout is either it's very apparent, you're extremely tired and fatigued, you're finding it hard to concentrate and focus. You may find that you are really short fused. A lot of you may be, overeating as a way to soothe, self-soothe, or you may be maybe you're overindulging in alcohol, let's say with alcohol, as a way to take the edge off that mind chatter. A lot of nervous energy, so you don't know how to burn this energy off, finding it really hard to relax, and also finding it very hard to just sit with your feelings in the present moment. I feel, earth signs, that there is definitely a need to slow down and reflect on what you've accomplished this year. There might be this sense of a lack of, it's kind of like an anticlimax. You've reached this point where, things may not be where you would imagine they could be, but overall you're in a pretty good position. And I find that, and I feel that there is this void of a lack of a feeling of accomplishment, a lack of fulfillment. It's anticlimactic. It's almost like you're just too exhausted to celebrate, to really reap the reward, and enjoy, the fruits of your labor. I am getting the message, all for what? I literally dragged myself through the mud and I don't even have the energy. I'm bruised, battered, and absolutely, my brain's fried and I can't even enjoy the fruits of my labor. I can't even relax. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting. And it isn't necessarily a low vibration, but it is definitely a muted sense of self. So what we want to do is we want to drop our energy into the present, allow ourselves to absorb the moment, take note of our surroundings, take note of things like engage all our senses, whether it be through nature, actually touching and feeling the environment around us, and practicing gratitude for the things that we do, that we have accomplished, even if you don't feel that you deserve to celebrate. It's a message that I'm getting. It's important to practice gratitude, because that immediately puts you into a frequency of receiving. So let's have a look and see. Let's start off with seeing what is it that is going to pull you out of this. Rest and relaxation is definitely needed. The message I'm getting for you though, guys, is that it's not the type of rest and relaxation that sleep and just sitting around can do. It's a type of relaxation, it's connecting with those that you have an emotional connection with, family, friends, that fuel, that feed your soul, experiences that really help you enjoy that present moment. That is what is going to regenerate your energy. It's not so much about withdrawing your energy and seeking solitude. It is part of it, going on a hike, going on a walk through nature can help with that. Doing it with a really close friend that you can have those deep and meaningfuls with together is a bonus. All right, let's have a look and see for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's going on here? I will only take one, and I will take the bottom one. Rejection, number 13. Interesting. That may hit home just as it is, with no explanation, with me not even elaborating. But what I'm getting here for you guys is that I feel that you are rejecting yourself. I feel that you're rejecting your very own needs. And just hear me out here. Perhaps entertain this. Is it possible that you are punishing yourselves? That you should have known better when it comes to certain situations which have put you on a path that you've had to work extra hard to regain your security, to regain your emotional stability, to heal some, some traumas? Do you feel that you're looking and reflecting, and it's taken so much energy, time, and a conscious effort to rebuild yourself, to gather all the pieces of who you are and carefully put yourself together, because you feel that you enabled, that you were blinded to, that you ignored certain red flags. The feeling that I'm getting is that you are coming to a time, earth signs, that I'm getting the number 3. Now I do see it here, but I'm getting the number 3. Other than that, I'm seeing a lot of it. And I feel that there has been a lot of push and pull. You have starved yourself from certain experiences. You have withdrawn from certain experiences because you have become numb to, you want to become numb to certain feelings, and you're rejecting your base desires, certain needs. There are parts of your being that really need to be, that really need to be comforted. They really need to be acknowledged. They really need to be nourished. And perhaps you are rejecting those. However, it's manifesting in other ways. So instead of feeding those aspects of yourself through healthy experiences, perhaps you're turning to toxic type of behaviors, whether it be alcohol, food, over exercising, overworking, that type of stuff. And it has caused a massive sense of exhaustion. There is up and down energy. But let's read the definition from the book as well. And of course, plain and simple, I mean, this is rejection. And this may be the result of, having been rejected time and time again by family, through intimate relationships, by friends, and it has chipped away at your self-worth to the point now where you don't feel worthy of even embracing certain aspects of yourself, and therefore you're rejecting them also. Feeling rejected can disconnect you from your heart and soul and immobilize you. Rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn, and improve from your experiences. If you are a writer and you sent your articles or a book to a publisher and they have rejected it, then try to hone your writing skills and then send your work out to several other publishers. Use that rejection as a motivating force to succeed. If a person that you have feelings for or felt a deep love towards has rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognizing that there is someone out there who is more suited to you. Many people use rejection as an excuse to close down, become suspicious, guarded, and give up. Then they hurt and reject others. They hide behind rejection and never give themselves an opportunity to take a leap of faith and find their life calling and heal. By picking this card, you are being urged to hold yourself in a higher regard. Keep your heart open and trust that you have learnt from your experiences and will not make the same mistakes again. So, just to elaborate on this, I feel that those of you that I'm connecting with have used rejection to grow. I feel that this is compounding rejection. And because of this, there is an element of in extreme emotional fatigue. It's easier, it says here, if someone that you have feelings for or felt a deep love towards has rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognizing that there is someone out there who is more suited to you. I feel that those words are often thrown around very easily. Healing your heart is easier said than done, especially when we've become numb to our emotional space, our emotional needs, and we are rejecting them ourselves. We close down. I think that finding the key for you to step into a more, to replenish, to rejuvenate, to start to feel a sense of accomplishment and really start to put together a more unified sense of self, allowing the different aspects of yourself to work collaboratively so that you can put yourself on a frequency where you start to attract fulfillment, feelings of passion, accomplishment. You start to feel self-pride, all those really important feelings that fuel our confidence, that fuel our self-worth, that make us feel that we have much to look forward to in the future, right? Is by, like I said earlier, a way of, rather than focus on the work, on healing the heart, focus on creating experiences that allow you to be present and really revel in an experience, whether it be sitting in the sun by the beach, if it's sunny where you are right now, and soaking in the sound of the ocean and imagining that it's washing away all that mind chatter, and taking in that vitamin D, feeling it warm you to the bone, feeling it really warm your heart, and or taking a walk through a foresty area and touching the trees or the foliage, and expressing gratitude for those moments. Being in that moment, being with people, doing things that you really enjoy, that really get you, the adrenaline going, whether it be experiences such as, who knows, marathons or fun runs, things that are fun and bring joy and laughter. Those are the things that are going to start replenishing your energy, lifting your vibration, and allow you to start healing your heart. So let's have a look and see what Spirit's message is for you. These go back in here. If you have something important to say, say it when you are genuinely free of anger. So perhaps there is, a certain situation in your life right now that is specific to the rejection that you're feeling, and that feeling of extreme, depletion, because you put a lot of energy into something and you are definitely not getting in return what you've put in. And so there is this general sense of apathy towards the future and what it brings. So there's the what for kind of feeling. Why even try? There is that sense of giving up. Perhaps there is a specific situation, and for you to rise above that feeling and not to become stuck in it. And so you can manifest the kind of fulfillment that was once really important to you. It's important to speak honestly and genuinely when you are not feeling resentful, when you're not feeling angry, and you're not feeling frustrated. Now, many of you may be feeling on edge in general. And so this is a sign for you to pay attention to how you are responding to certain situations, to people that care about you, or to people in general, because you are tired and frustrated and over it, and over love, or over relationships, or over friendships, or whatever it is. Pay attention, because the more you respond from that place, the more you sit in that vibration and that frequency, and there is no opportunity for you to call in something different. Responding when you are not angry, or removing yourself from a situation when you are angry, when you are frustrated, acknowledging how you feel is important, accepting how you feel, honoring it, knowing that it's just temporary, it will pass, but not acting on it is going to help you shift that mindset, break that pattern, set your course in a different direction, allow for you to be, I guess, proud of how you're handling situations. So let's break this down, guys, to finish this off. I hope you're finding this helpful. For those of you this resonates with, please drop a comment below. Your comments help the channel. They make me very happy because I love reading them. And you know, your stories, let's face it, they help other viewers on their journey. What messages? Let's close this up with a few messages for the beautiful Virgo, Taurus and Capricorns. Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, that is way too many, so I'm going to take that one. I'm getting the message that you potentially look at your situation and you're like, there is no reason for me not to be emotionally fulfilled. You know, I've set things right after what's been a very challenging time, after what's been heartbreak and rejection. It's hard. It's hard. It's a hard world out there. That's the... I feel those of you that I'm connecting with, you had to work really hard to have positive outcomes. Things haven't been coming easily for you. And it's because of this resistance, not allowing yourself to be open to receiving help due to distrust. And that closes you off from being able to be one of those people where things seem to come so easily. I feel those of you that I'm connecting with have had experiences where there's been a lot of disappointment. And perhaps there's an element of self-sabotage when it comes to your friendships and your relationships. Yeah, emotional fulfillment. You know, when you look at it, there is a lot going on here that you have to be grateful for. And I feel that you know this. I feel that what's lacking is that sense of accomplishment and fulfillment in the present moment. And there are a lot of things that are unknown for you, that are subconsciously, you know, some traumas that have numbed your feelings of you know, a freer sense of self, of feeling at peace, of feeling that you can just be in the present moment. You know, you're not acting from that fight, flight, freeze response. You're not constantly on, you know, that nervous energy that has you keep going. I feel the answers are going to come to you not by reading, not by listening to other people. I feel that the answers, the things that are currently hidden from you are going to come to you consciously through those experiences we were talking about earlier. You will start to have moments where things click and connect that make you understand, see yourself, you know, through the reality of the lack of feeling in certain areas. The answers as to why, the specific answers will come to you through those experiences that we were talking about earlier. There is this lack of clarity right now. Perhaps you've lost your mojo. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the people in your dreams. And, you know, maybe even look up the dream meaning, because I feel that your subconscious there is communication during that sleep time. I'm also getting that the letter M might mean something to some of you out there. I'm getting the letter M, and it feels like there hasn't been emotional fulfillment for quite some time. The actual feeling, right? You haven't been able to experience a feeling. Maybe you're in a much better position than you were years ago or months ago, but the feeling of accomplishment just isn't there. And like I said, it is a lot has been suppressed subconsciously. That self-rejection we were talking about, possibly due to your experiences, you know, that have resulted in you shutting down, closing off, all those things, becoming suspicious, and you've numbed yourself to a lot of things. So to close this off, guys, I feel that there is going to be some sort of a communication. You're going to meet someone, or there is someone that's going to resurface from your past that is going to trigger you. Now, this may be well and truly, you know, something that kind of really snaps you out of this brain fog where you just, it's almost like you've been blind, or wakes you up, really wakes you up and kickstarts and fuels you, refuels you in a way that has you setting your mindset in a more positive light, gets you more stubborn and disciplined and looking to the future and really wanting to close off this cycle, because I feel that cycle, those rejections, that self-rejection, it's all coming to an end. And the year ahead has the opportunity for you to really experience emotional fulfillment. You know, really experience self-indulgence in a positive way, you know, and self-acceptance. Alright guys, I hope you found that helpful. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye.